What's going on, guys? So I'm going to make a video a little bit different than what I usually make. So one question that I get a lot from a lot of people is just generally they question my age, which I'm 26 years old. And then they ask some form of how do you do it, like blah, blah, blah. Because, I got a Porsche 911 project that you guys probably know. Got a ton of parts here, 2 lifts, 5,000 square foot shop. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, you can check them out and see what kind of tools I got and watch me use them. But right there, I got a Bailey magnetic press brake or sheet metal brake that I just picked up, CNC plasma table that I built myself, and yeah, 5,000 square foot shop. I'm the owner. Corey works for me. That's all. It's just me and him. And basically, to answer the question simply is, well, it's 1 a.m. right now. So yeah, there's that. It's a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of staying up, working until 4 or 5 a.m., then getting back up at 10 or 11 a.m. The shop opens at 10, but we're usually late. We're usually here 11 or 12, whatever. So I have been in business for 6 or 7 years now. I started when I was 20 years old. So yeah, it's been a while. I can't thank my friends enough. In the beginning, I had my first shop. Technically, I started in this storage unit that had like all my stuff from my house. And then I moved to my first actual shop where I started Sideways Fab. And that was 1,200 square feet. I had a ton of help from friends. Obviously, I gave them killer deals, and that kept me going. But yeah, that was a huge help in the beginning. So if you can do that, that's going to be a big boost for you, is have, backing from your friends. If your friends are car enthusiasts and they need their cars worked on, boom, there you go, you got that. It's also a very good idea to have, a bit of, knowledge, of course, before you start, either from tech school, experience at a shop, experience of just working on you and your friends' shit at your house or whatever before you have this massive overhead like I have. I started out in probably, technically before high school, but in high school I did 4 years of auto tech with Mr. Pitts. Shouts out Mr. Pitts. So I had that experience, and while I was in high school I was also building project cars. So both of those, helped a lot. And then started modifying friends' cars at my house. I had this little carport. And then moved to the storage unit, then moved to the little shop, bigger shop, and then here. Also, side note, it doesn't happen as much with the beard. Makes me look a little older. I look pretty young under here. I've had people even come here, definitely in my last shops. They'll come and they'll ask me, they'll be like, hey, is your boss around? And I'm like, it's me. That's the guy. But yeah, the first point I'm getting at is dedication. Dedication is so necessary. It's Saturday night. Corey's at Grid Life right now. Otherwise, he'd probably be here working right now. But I'll give him that. He can go to Grid Life. That's fine. But we don't go out and party every night or every weekend even. We'll go out every month or two just to be normal human beings. To move on to my next point, big thing is no matter how much you're dedicated, you could put 23 hours a day, shit and shower for the other hour, and be doing it on the wrong thing and not get anywhere. So you really have to find your niche wherever it may be. For me, most of it is actually in my used part sales. And the used part sales help me build cars as well because I have tons of parts in stock ready to go. Obviously not for a Porsche, except for the parts that I pulled off of this one and haven't sold yet. But, you know, if I sold modified Porsche parts, if I parted out modified Porsches, building this car would be way easier and way cheaper. So that's my personal thing. And then we're also working on, you know, other markets. We do have other things that work, just not well enough yet. We're trying to push more towards the new parts manufacturing, which is what the CNC plasma table is for, and the CNC, or not the CNC, the Bailey sheet metal brake. And then I'm, you know, looking to get more CNC stuff. I want a CNC press brake for just the best repeatability for manufacturing parts. So I'm using these parts to pay for tools to help me move into these other markets that I'm looking for. And that kind of brings me to my next point, which is you need to balance investing into your business with being able to afford to live, and also being able to pay for bills and stuff. If I spent every dollar I had on the business would be, well, it'd be screwed, because I wouldn't, you know, have a building, but I'd have a lot of cool tools. So I gotta pay rent and bills first, and then the extra money, you know, I gotta feed myself a little bit. And then the extra money, that goes towards, you know, tools. These shelves are really expensive, and I have quite a few of them. I have, you know, that one, these 3, 4, 5. And then this guy over there, the little double guy. So those shelves are really expensive, just to give you an idea of what goes into stuff, because I didn't think about shelving. I thought shelves were free, but apparently they're not. I have like $5,000 worth of shelves. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up, but just to recap, you got 3 key points, I think. You got dedication, might be the most important. I don't know. We're not gonna put these in any order, but just the top 3 guys. You got dedication. You gotta make sure you budget correctly, because if you don't budget correctly, you don't have a building, and if you don't have a building, you don't have a shop, then you're out of business. And then the third one, know where you can make money, and make money where you can at first, because, you know, at first, you know, there's going to be a million shops. People have their preferred shop that they've always gone to. So you're going to have to compete for that business. If you're in the repair business, that's repair specifically, but you got a lot of competitors. You're going to have to work your way in there. So make money where you can, but also don't forget where you want to be. So if you can make money by selling Ziploc bags full of shit, then do that. Except don't sell drugs. Skip that part. But yeah, make money where you can, while working your way towards making money where you want to, until the place you want to be is profitable enough, and then you can work your way back out of there. An example of that, actually, we used to do detailing here. We started a detailing business, ran it for probably about a year. It was pretty profitable, and it definitely helped a lot. It definitely helped keep us in business and keep us afloat while we were, you know, getting settled and, you know, getting familiar with the area. And once it did its job, we closed the doors on it, and that's it. It made us a decent bit of money. It didn't make us enough money, and finding workers for that was a pain in the ass. I'm gonna actually sneak in one final point. It's been just me for the last forever. Until we moved into this shop, it was just me, and then when I moved in this shop, I hired Corey and a couple other people. One of them totally sucked, so I got rid of him fairly quickly. Corey was great, and then Dante, he was good. He wasn't he wasn't okay with the weird hours that we work, so he got a job at a dealership. We're still totally cool, so no hard feelings there. But make sure if you're hiring people that you keep track of their quality of work and make sure it's up to your standards, because you could be doing, level 10 work, and your employees are doing work, down here. So if their work has your name on it because they're working for you, so their work is basically the same as your work, and if their work sucks, then your work sucks. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about what I said, or any suggestions or anything like that, leave me a comment and let me know. Maybe I'll make another video recap on some stuff, or I'll just answer your questions in the comments. And if you like this style of video, let me know as well, and I will maybe make some more of these. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm here all alone. Nobody loves me.